everybody, welcome back to another xSmithyx live stream. Let's turn down this music a little bit and get into the action. We are a couple of minutes away from starting another race, this time for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. I butcher Italian as per usual. In fact, let's shut this music up because it's doing my head in a little bit now. Hopefully everything is working, hopefully you can all see me. Let me know in the chat as always, I need to move that. As you can tell, I'm not very prepared today. I woke up about 40 minutes ago and I've done precisely 3 laps of practice for this race. So, yeah, I'm not expecting a good one. Yeah, but let's get into it. I need to quickly put on my gloves. I need to switch over because we will be starting in just a couple of minutes. Once again, as always, I am actually... Oh, actually, I've messed up something there. I need to lower the game audio because that will be way too loud. Yeah, but I hope you're all doing well. Let me know in the chat if everything's working, that you can see me, you know, the usual good stuff. Because, as we say, I am a professional streamer. That's my skybox, so you can tell I'm really not in the zone today. How are we all doing, chat? Let me know. Oh, right, okay, so, settings are all done. Yes, we are back for WOR Season 12, round number 2 today for the, like I said, Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, or as everyone who watches F1 will know it as, it is time for Imola. Now, last week we did Belgium, obviously didn't go to plan, we were in the points, having a very, very good race in fact, until we rear-ended the back of someone else and damaged our front wing and we ended up coming home in P12. Totally my mistakes and nothing doing there, but hopefully we can have a better time out this time. Just have a look. Just need to check the Discord. Again, I will be checking my phone just a couple of times because I have to coordinate this day. I'm in charge of running the event tonight, so I have to make sure everything runs smoothly. So I do apologise for that. Hopefully, though, it won't get a little words. As always, I can't speak. Hopefully, it won't be too boring for you. We will be starting in 3 minutes' time. I'm not messing around with this. We will be going bang on 8 o'clock so we can get into the action. 18-minute qualifying and then a 32 lap race, as you can see on the screen there. Right. Is he in? Believe we should be. Hiya Cryptic, thank you pal. I've just responded to your message in the Discord. I mean, if you're here, I may as well just explain it. So essentially, I have a capture card that runs... Sorry, it'd probably be better to work backwards. So the HDMI cable that comes out of my Xbox that you normally plug into your TV, that goes into my capture card in my computer. I have another HDMI cable that comes out of my computer into my TV. So it basically runs, rather than going straight from the Xbox to the TV, it runs through my computer first, and then I stream it from my computer using OBS to YouTube, just if you're interested on how that works. We are a couple of minutes away from racing. Just going to put a final reminder in chat. I should probably do that one instead. Right, so Imola, let's have a little bit of a chat about this circuit. It's not one I'm particularly... Well, I am pretty confident at. It's a track I like, but like I said, I literally woke up about 20 minutes before I had to set the lobby up, so I've done about 6 laps. None of them were valid. Obviously, we know what happened last season. We were racing with Crispy down in turn number 9 where we hit a curb, spun out, and then we had to do that mammoth stint, to be fair. I think it was about 28 laps on a set of mediums around here, which is absolutely insane. Hopefully, we're not going to do a... repeat of that this time, because it didn't go too well last time. My TV is ungodly loud, so I need to turn that down as well. Whew. But yeah, hopefully this will be a good race. If any of you did tune in as well on Thursday, we made our commentary debut. It was actually right here on the channel. It's supposed to be over on Twitch, but due to some fancy... am I Australian? No, I'm actually not. I'm from the UK. It's the first time I've ever been called Australian, so I'll take that. I'd like to be Australian. Yeah, we did our commentary debut for tier number 9 against some of the people who raced last season. We commentated over them on Thursday, so hopefully if you've not watched it, it is still up on the channel. I thoroughly enjoyed doing it. If anyone has any feedback or anything like that, do let me know, because we will be doing that again on Thursday. Not entirely sure where, just at this moment in time. Hopefully, I think the plan is to stream it on the official WOR YouTube channel. So hopefully we can get that going, if possible. But if not, you know, then we just have to go with it. And it'll be over here as per usual. But that stream it's like the most views I've ever had on YouTube for a stream. It's absolutely mental. So if you did tune in, thank you so much for your support. Hopefully the lobby will work okay tonight. I don't have these people to invite. Trying to work out who I need to invite here. I just started playing the game, and so listen, everyone starts off at that point. What you'll see tonight are some of the fastest people in the world on this game. Some of doesn't like he's turned up. Right, I think we're just gonna go. Right, sorry about that. What was I saying? Yes, so everyone starts off really bad. No one in the world, not even the world, Imola, the F1 Esports World Champion, no one jumps onto this game for the first time and is incredible. It takes practice. As you're going to see tonight, I've done very little practice for this, and I'm going to be way off the pace compared to what I normally am. So don't feel bad. Literally, all you need to do is practice. There are some videos on the channel that have got a... what have I called it? It's sort of a beginner's guide, so it's not just for beginners. Anyone can learn from some of the stuff that I say in that. Sort of teaching you what the game's about, how to start up the game, initial tips for sort of driving, things you want to avoid. Because there's no point in me telling you things you want to do. It's things that you are doing that you shouldn't be doing that is causing you to be slower than other people. Finn RTL is here. Thank you, my boy. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Not seen you in a while. Caught me in the middle of a rant and I've lost what I was saying. Get that off the screen because that's going to give me bloody epileptic fits or something. Yeah, so Master Chodak, literally you just need to take time. I'd recommend going and watching those videos we've done. Watch videos from other creators. Obviously, there are a lot of people better than me at this game. Like words, Limitless. You've got Yana Watmir. I think Marcel Kiefer makes videos on YouTube. Ben Daly. People like that. Alex Gillen. Go and watch content creators who are very good. Start the game in 2019 was terrible. It took me a whole 2 years to only begin to turn off stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's the same for me. Like, I've been playing the F1 games casually for years, but this is since, I think, February last year when I got my wheel. This is the first time. Is it going to be raining? Oh, God, it looks like it will be. Not another one! Obviously, last week we had qualifying interrupted by wet weather, so we're just going to go out. I need to get laps under my belt, realistically. Trying to get back into League Race, not loading again. You got any good leagues to join? I may have. I've got you on Discord, don't I, Finn? I will message you in a bit. There is a league that I'm sort of reserving in. The last race of the season's tomorrow. I think it starts up again in about 2 or 3 weeks, so if you are interested in that, I will drop you a message. It's on Wednesdays, so if you can make those, do let me know. No one else appears to be going. Oh no, someone is going out, okay. Right, let's get ready. Always hate the pit exit there because it does not line up in the slightest. Oh my. Alright, well, that's a good start. Yeah, if Wednesdays work for you, I'll drop you a message in a bit. I'll just speak to some of the people who organise it and they should be alright. Because they are looking for new people, so it'd be good to race against you again. I don't know what happened there though, the car just felt so floaty through that corner. Like I said, I've done very minimal practice for this, so I'm not expecting a good result today, to be honest with you. If we can get points from this, I'd be extremely happy. Buck right behind us, hopefully he will bugger off. I don't know what it is, the car just feels very floaty all of a sudden. a really bad first sector. Not feeling like a great lap this one, I won't lie. Nope. I hate that corner, it's so bad, and I'm surprised that wasn't an invalidation. Driving really badly today, so don't be expecting me to be fighting for points. Major points, anyway. Quantum's a 14.2, I mean, that's just ridiculous. It doesn't a 15.6. I mean, we're not last. I'll take that. We're going to go for a second lap. So I just need to get mileage in at this point. Only up by a tiny bit.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, Aqua Minerale, I absolutely despise this corner. See much better through there though, half a second up. Much better lap here, hopefully going to get a bit of a token quantum. And it's raining. The rain has come once again, second consecutive qualifying session. So this is going to be our only lap, and it's P9 by the looks of it. We've got no battery left now either. Oh dear, right, that's not a brilliant lap. Invalidate through there. Yeah, I am not a fan of this circuit. The setup, not one I'm particularly happy with. Didn't really do any practice today. Normally I do about 5 or 6 hours, maybe more for some circuits. Gonna box this lap, got a message from chat. I will read that in just a second. Just want to make sure we get back to the pits and don't retire, because I'd rather not start this race from last. It's such a tricky track to overtake on this. Obviously time penalties will play a factor in it as well. Don't want to be making any mistakes today. Do I have a favourite between Hamilton and Verstappen? Oh dear, here we go. So, I have been a Hamilton fan since before he joined F1. It was 2006, his GP2 campaign. I was aware of him before then, so I've followed him for quite a while. He's my personal favourite driver. I know off track, some of his activism or whatever. Some people don't like that, and I can understand why they don't. Personally, for me, I like the fact that he uses his platform to raise issues that he's personally invested in. But obviously, I understand that some people don't. Verstappen, as a person, I don't know. There's just something about him that I'm not really a fan of. His driving's very aggressive. I think at times this season he's definitely crossed the line. I mean, I was a fan of his aggressive driving style, him sending it into making moves that no one else would make. But I think this season we've seen a side of him that I am not particularly comfortable with. I want to say I'm trying to be very careful with wording, because I know obviously a lot of people are Verstappen fans. Like I said, I'm not one of these massive Hamilton fanboys. I know he makes mistakes. Silverstone, that was a mistake on his part. He misjudged the corner, misjudged the line, and put someone into a wall. Just need to quickly check the chat. How far off with them? 8 tenths off, miles off pole. You can see first sector not too bad. Middle sector we're losing about 3 tenths per second, and then the last sector we're nowhere. Quantum is so fast, it is ridiculous.
We're 17th in the
oh
speed
my
trap,
god.
184.9 miles per hour.
Okay. Okay. Like, Verstappen will be the feature of F1. His driving style, his aggressiveness, the way he conducts himself. Like, he is going to be the long-term man to beat us. Quantum has absolutely binned it there. Please retire, Quantum. Please, give us a chance. No, like, he's a phenomenal racing driver. Like, don't get me wrong. But I just... Up until this season, like I said, he was probably one of my top 5 favourite drivers, but the way he's conducted himself at times this season. And to be fair, it's not just him, I think the way Red Bull themselves have conducted themselves this season has sort of put a dampener on the way Verstappen, on the way I view Verstappen, to be fair, probably the way Christian Horner has been, especially Max's dad. I think we saw the title decider when Anthony Hamilton went up to Max and Jos, he congratulated him, and then in an interview about 5 minutes later, Jos was shitting all over Lewis, basically. It's like that, I don't know. Verstappen himself, like, it's hard to explain, but I think the factors around him sort of cloud my actual judgment of him in a way. We've still got people out on track, not entirely sure why. I am going to retire from the session. No point in carrying on, because it is just going to rain for the rest of quali. So we can skip through this, get straight into the race. Get into the action a little bit quicker for you guys. I say the action, this race is traditionally... it's mainly the FIA. I blame like they were so inconsistent on both drivers this season, but yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah, the FIA need to do something this season. Something needs to be changed, something needs to be done, because the driving standards and the way it was policed this season was just atrocious. I'm not going to get into the whole Abu Dhabi controversy. Yeah. My views on that are probably a little bit controversial for some people, but... Alright, okay. I'll be interested to see that, actually. Is it already up and I've just missed it, or have you not put it up yet? Because I'll be quite interested in checking that out. As I say, I really do want to get into making some real-world F1 content this season. It is, you know, a goal of mine. I want to try and become more consistent. Obviously, Finn, we have a YouTube celebrity here. He's got, you know... How many subs are you on now, Finn? It's like 20k, surely, by now. And I'm down here on, you know, 387. Speaking of which, if you are new around here... please do hit that subscribe button and give us a like on the video as well, because it will help in the world of the YouTube algorithm, just pushing the video out to some more people. Oh, we're waiting on my bloody co-coordinator to actually ready up. Maybe make a pretty... To be fair, that is something I do want to do. I've got 3 weeks off work actually coming up in a couple of weeks, so obviously all I'm going to be doing is focusing on YouTube. I'm going to be making so many videos. So that is definitely something I do want to make. I'm very excited to make that as well, actually. Yeah, so a season prediction video, maybe even a very, very too early driver prediction video for next season. That'd definitely be something I'd be interested in making, because I did one of those a couple of years ago when my channel had about 50 subscribers and it somehow got like 3.1k views, which is quite a lot for my channel. So definitely something I'm considering. I think last season I tried to make videos on every team going into pre-season, but it was a lot of editing work. So I mean, if people want to see that, like, I'm happy to do it again. Do let me know if that's something you would be interested in. Just waiting for Partick to actually get into the session. So we have one of your videos. Yeah, exactly. We have a YouTube celebrity among us. A YouTube Shorts absolute hero. So if you haven't checked him out, do go and check him out. He has got some very good... he does make a lot of shorts, so if you are interested in that kind of content, it's not the kind of thing I've really dabbled in, but a lot of them are very good. So if you want to go and check those out, please do go and check those out. Old friend of the channel. Raced against him last season in WOR, and he's incredibly quick. Just waiting. Right, Spartak is now in the session. Just going to wait for him to get set uploaded. And then at that point, the last two will retire, and we will get into the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Short's the way to go now. I'm trying to stray away from it. You were just unlucky last season. Yeah, to be fair, like the luck we had in the first part of last season was abysmal. The second half of the season, we did still make a lot of mistakes. It was mainly due to what was I going to say? It was so there was a setting. We covered it in my beginner guide video on calibration called Throttle Saturation. I'd basically copied mine over. Yeah, it does, to be fair. I copied my settings over from when I was using a controller, so my throttle saturation was on 20, and what that was causing is too big of a spike in the power being delivered at about 60% throttle, which is why so many of my spins, you'll notice, weren't at low speed. They were sort of mid-speed or getting up as the rev range went up. So, change that. And obviously, the last 4 races of last season, obviously Brazil didn't go the way I wanted it to. Unfortunately, we did DNF there, but you could see our pace. We were quicker than everyone around that track. Obviously, we got the wins in Abu Dhabi and Portimao after a great battle with Lud, who we are now commentating on. Just need to quickly tell everyone not to ready up, because someone will. Right, so you can see the race strategy. Oh, for God's sake. So the race strategy is a soft to medium. Great. So we need to take a ton of fuel out. Right, so it looks like we are going into this. Earlier than I wanted to. So you can see, so the strategy here is a one-stop. It's softs, 2 mediums, around like 11 or 12. Obviously, last season we.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tires and brakes.
Yeah. So what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah. So soft to medium. Last year we had to pit on lap 4 and take a set of mediums 28 laps, which we just about did. The plan this year is to not do that because it's not ideal for your race time. We've got quite high downforce on. We've gone 810 on the wings. So we're probably going to be a bit slow in a straight line. Overtaking around this circuit is so difficult.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
Looks like it is going to be a dry race. We'll do a little bit of a burnout here. Just quickly switch to this view. Hopefully we can have a good race. Starting P9, it's probably flattering us a little bit because my actual raw pace. Like I said, I've not really done too much practice for this race compared to what I normally do. I've probably done about 6 laps in time trial and that's it. So, just need to keep it clean. I want to try and get some points today. Obviously a disappointment last time out after gaining so many places just by keeping it clean, and then we lost about 30 odd seconds due to a pit stop and the front wing damage that it caused. one way to get some front tyre temp. Let's do some nice little burnouts here. It's the advantage of having a wheel. Oh, that's not though. Oh no, that's not gone to plan. I mean, at least my tyres will be warm now. Right, we don't talk about that, people. Tyre temps are good. Oh dear. I mean, they'll be very good now. Right, let's get focused on ready for this. It's one of the most difficult starts, and we're on the wrong side, realistically. For turn 1, it's just crucial we don't get damage. Great launch from us there. Please don't squeeze me. Mr. Speedy, I'm on you out. A bit of contact. I hope that's not got damage. Forced out by Clara a little bit there. Oh, it's contact. This is not good. God damn it. Not to start with. Oh my, what is he doing? You can't just cut across the nose like that.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just
so frustrating that.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris.
We played it smart there and tried to back out, and then you've got people chopping across the nose on us. On lap 1 of a 32 lap race. Right, I need to focus here because we're making an absolute dog meal of this so far. Surprised that's not an invalidation, or a warning at least.
Green flag.
Unlucky for Vapor there. This is what we need to do though this race, just try and keep it clean, don't get penalties. Keep it on the island. Does look like we're slightly quicker than Alex in front, he's using a lot of ERS off that corner though.
DRS now available.
As long as we can stay in the DRS here, that's absolutely crucial for our race. A little bit too deep through there. Vapor has retired. I don't know what's happened to him. Oh, it's going to be a warning. No. Hitman's retired as well.
The virtual safety car has just been deployed due to a build-up of stopped cars on the track. Watch your pace.
So, not the best start to the race, lost a couple of positions, a bit unfairly I felt, we got forced out wide. But I think it was Clar pushing us off, coming out the second corner. The second corner. Cost us a couple of positions in this one. We're in P11 so far, no damage thankfully. Do appear to have the pace over Alex in front, obviously overtaking around this track is oh so difficult. Don't want to screw the delta up there either. Way too early to come into the pits, and the hards around here are atrocious, so we're not going to be doing that. Be interesting to see if anyone does come into the pits though. Wouldn't recommend it. We've got 1 alpha in. That's extremely early.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, clear.
Right, we've had a bit of a poor restart there. Got a car off, that's another free position. And we're now into the top 10, which is the goal for this race. We're back already into the DRS of Alex. It looks like we are much more confident through that first part of the lap. As soon as we say that, we make a mistake. Have to remember, of course, that the car behind is on medium, so... No, car absolutely gone there. Looks like they had the same issue though, so that's good.
Gap to car in front is 1.9 seconds.
Come on, turn, you bastard. Right, we're in trouble now though. Out of the DRS. And obviously with the wings that we're running, that's not ideal. We need to try and get back in that DRS as quick as possible, because we're going to lose so much time to those 2 Mercedes in front. We're up in P9 at the minute. He's coming, but I don't think he's quite close enough to try and move into turn 1. We missed a shift though. Nope. Force him to go around the outside there. Why? I don't understand why people do this.
Time penalty for that last.
God damn it! Why is he sending it on the fucking inside there? Absolute stupid behaviour. Because all that's going to happen now is I'm going to DRS straight back past him. Just wait for the straight. We've got a penalty now because I fucking see where I was trying to go. But I mean, this is absolutely pointless because look what's happened now. Straight back through. So why go for the move at such a stupid point in the circuit? It's giving us a penalty now, which is really going to be costly later on.
Brilliant. Nice move.
So I mean, with this game, you need to be smart with the moves you make, and that just wasn't.
Seconds.
No. Just gonna have to take to the escape road there. Car was not stopping through that corner.
Teammate behind is 33.6 seconds.
A yellow flag in front, what's happened here? Got Buck out now.
Green flag.
Oh my lord, this is a shocking start to the race. How's that a warning? Fuck off!
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre
setup feels absolutely awful around here.
Caution, caution.
Mr. Speedy's in, that's very early. Has he got damage or something? And he's got a 5-second penalty, so that's good. Another yellow flag, that's ability round.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds.
You can see just how important it is just to not make mistakes around the circuit. We're up to P7 now. Just through, well, obviously we've made a few mistakes. We've already up to our last warning for corner cutting. So we're on a tight rope for the rest of this race, but as long as we keep it on this track here, we should be okay. And we're keeping up with Alex as well. He's in P5. Obviously the two in front do not have a penalty.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
Need to remember, this has screwed me in a couple of league races so far. I need to make sure I go onto the tyres I want to go onto. Alex is the next car, 1.5 ahead. It does appear to be struggling with the tyre wear a bit more than we are. What I'm hoping is that Gamerman can break the DRS to him over the course of this lap, because he's very fast. How? I lifted off and oh, I hate this game. I completely lifted off the throttle and everything then, and it's still giving me a pissing penalty. Ability's now retired. I think he's retired out on circuit.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.7 seconds. You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second.
I don't understand how that's a warning for track limits, but we move. So this track is just broken, it feels like. It's got no grip, the rear end is just all over the shop.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
Wookie behind is catching, Papash is on hards. But I think there's still some good points in this race. Just not up to speed with the circuit, and that's really frustrating. Well, that's... See, I don't understand, because I've lost so much time by doing that. game's like, yeah, nah. Corner cutting warning. Fuck off. Buck has retired. Not sure what's happened there. Oh. There's Bucky Pick. He's so much quicker than us.
Behind is 1.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was
slow as fuck.
1:18.5. They have a time penalty of 6.0.
We've got no pace at all around here, and it's so frustrating.
Flag. Okay, clear.
No, that's our race done.
Check your MFD
Fuck!
for a new strategy option.
I hate this game.
Got that confirmed?
If we don't get a safety car now, our race is done. Why didn't I just pit? For God's sake. Fucking turn, you prick. Can't be bothered. Such a stupid mistake as well. Gonna come out behind Partick, right at the back of the field. Got penalties, so we're not going to be able to. It's so frustrating because there's points on the table here. There's so many bloody points that we could get, and now we've been blasted by a fucking mile.
Look after these tyres now.
Why is it? Oh, he's put hards on as well. I can't be arsed.
Caution, caution. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Oh, hallelujah. Right, we're going to box. We're actually going to put pissing mediums on this time, team. I don't understand, like, I selected medium. It must have been that strategy change. I just didn't look at it, but that's a ball ache. Everyone's just going to go to mediums now. So, it's going to be a bit of a boring race in terms of strategy. I really do not like the circuit. Especially the track limits. Some of the track limits are absolute BS. You can see how a good 2 or 3 of the penalties I've got, I've fully lifted off the throttle and everything because I knew I was going wide, and it still gave me the penalty. Thank you for everyone who is tuning in though. I know this race isn't really going to plan down in P13 at the minute.
Complete, go now.
But this safety car does give us an opportunity. Hopefully we're not going to get lapped here. I think we might do actually. No, he's coming in. Hopefully we don't get lapped because that will be a bit of a ball ache. I don't think that this game has the ability to let people through, so...
Okay, you only have to stop once now. 1 stop left. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative,
we still
which
got
means you are
delta.
too fast. Reduce your pace.
gotta hope the car feels better on mediums because it feels like an absolute bus at the minute. Or it did on that one half lap I did. What? I genuinely can't be arsed with this game. The only way we're going to get points now is literally if everyone DNFs. Like, 9 seconds of penalties.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace.
Why is there a delta all of a sudden? Well, Gamer Man's come in, I assume, to get rid of that 5-second time penalty. Nope, still got the 5-second time penalty. Okay. I'm so annoyed with myself. Such a stupid error to make. The most annoying thing is I know exactly what caused it, and it's a setup change that I decided to make in changing the off-throttle diff down by 1. Just caused a bit too much rotation. I felt like I wasn't getting enough turning through some corners, but...
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to
So the advantage I've got is obviously I have
no
been up to speed on these mediums for pretty much this entire... Why was... So the game just cut my throttle then, for some reason. It's going to leave a gap. We saw a lot of penalties the other day in the race I commentated with safety car collisions, so... Just need to play it safe. Like I said, we've got so many penalties now, the only way we're going to get anything out of this is literally retirements, or a lot of penalties for other people, or damage.
Green flag.
So it needs to try and keep it consistent between now and the end of the race. I'm not going to use a load of the battery here.
0.4 seconds.
Don't mind being a bit off the back of the pack, because I expect there'll be a few ambitious moves over the next few laps. Oh god, they felt awful through that. Already off the back of the field, that's not good. Like I said, I just do not enjoy this circuit. This train is good for us though. Tells us there is someone in here who maybe doesn't have the pace. but I imagine a lot of them are going to be using a lot of battery now, because this is really the key point to overtaking this race. So if we can just try and save our battery a little bit. I know we're about a second and a half off, and that's not ideal. Like I said, these are some very quick drivers, and I am not up to practice at all.
Gap to car in front is 1.9 seconds.
Looks like there is a Mercedes either on hards or with damage holding up this entire train. Don't understand why they're going for that move. So one thing I don't like about Gamer Man that I've sort of learnt so far is he will go for a move in a position that just does not make sense. Like I said, that move he did on us where we got 2 of our warnings basically because I couldn't see where I was going. I then DRS'd straight... DRS'd? That's not even a word. DRS straight back past him, so it's like, well, what was the point in making the move there? You could have stayed behind, got the advantage of DRS, wouldn't have cost us both time. Jeff, I'm not switching strategy, so shut your gun. I just don't like this circuit. I think the setup change I made works for quali, but it's really not worked for the race. I am back in the DRS train though, so that's something. Chris Macker-Jones has been forced out. Oh god, please back out of that. Teammate had damage by the looks of it. He's retired as well, it's P12 now.
Okay, clear.
This is just what I need. I just need people to make mistakes, get damage, retire, etc. This Mercedes in front is going extremely slowly for some reason. Got a Haas off just in front a second ago. Laps to go after this one, so I don't really foresee us getting anything out of this race, unfortunately. Unless there is some kind of contact in front. Oh, there's a front wing there. Has Gamer Man got front wing damage?
P11, you've taken P11.
Looks like it. The Gamer Man's now in as well.
The pit window, you'll be on the softs.
The issue is these 9 seconds of penalties. We were absolutely screwed with these. And Gamer Man's gone to the soft, so he only has to get within 4 seconds of us. Warning that one. going to get stuck behind Alex. Oh, fuck off, game. I can't be arsed with this fucking game. So I've clearly lost time through doing that. And it's like, ah, yeah, nah, fucking have a warning. Fuck off. At this point, we're literally banking on a retirement. It's so slow as well.
You've got a great chance of taking the position. Come on, we know you can do it.
Like, what the fuck is going on with this game?
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Crucial that we get out the DRS of Alex here. I'm not quite gonna do it. It's annoying.
The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Yeah, we're getting nothing out of this race, boys. Yeah, don't remind me, Leighton. It's not gone well.
Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
We're in P9. Wait.
Green flag.
Oh my god, boys, we're gonna get a point! Oh dear. Yes. Christ for that. No, I think we will get a point because Gamer Monster is about 3.5 miles behind. Oh, it's honestly, I'm not sure how much of the race you've watched, Leighton, but it's been an absolute stinker, mate. We got 2 penalties for getting forced a little bit wide, trying to make someone try to dive bomb us into the chicane coming up, Variante Alta. Oh, that's Wookie. Oh, is he going to be able to recover? Or will he just decide to retire? How far off is he? 10? Just, yeah, honestly, mate, we've had an absolute stinker this race. Some of the warnings I will go back and look at because it's quite clear that I'd lifted off quite a lot of them, and it's just given to me anyway. 2 points, boys, let's go. Yeah, as long as we can stay 6 seconds ahead of Wookie. It looks like we will do, because it looks like he's got some damage. First points of the season. See, we could have had quite a few last time out, but we made that stupid error. Same again today. Hit the wall when we really didn't need to. I think we were up in like P7, something like that at the time. But the setup for this track just has not worked. Obviously, doing 3 laps in time trial as practice was not ideal. But I'll take points in this league with some of the people in this tier because they are unbelievably quick. See, the race leaders are already up at Variante Alta. That's surprised that wasn't a warning. Wookie's retired, so that's another position. But note to self for next week, more practice, definitely. Need to keep it clean now. Looks like we're pretty even on pace with Auto in front. We're just not quite able to get into that DRS.
Dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
Obviously Alex behind. He's not going to... It's difficult. A second to start talking, I make a mistake. Oh god, that's way too deep into that. My foot keeps slipping off my brake pedal, which isn't helping things. Just gotta not spin through there. Realistically, with all the penalties and everything we've got, we're not going to be able to gain any more positions, so we just need to actually finish the race. And we're coming home with 2 points. Which is more than I managed in, I think, like the first 6 races of last season, so, you know, boys, progress is progress. A lot of retirements. It's a very tricky track, this one. Especially if you've not practiced. Just getting my excuses in.
You're gaining on the car ahead.
Yeah, about half a tenth a lap, Jeff.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.1 seconds.
Stupid warning. Oh, way too deep through there. This is what I mean, silly mistakes like that, if I'd actually practiced, we wouldn't be making.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And then all the time that we gained on that lap, we've lost again, so...
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Honestly, at this point, I just want to get to the end of this race. I despise this circuit with a passion. As long as Gamerman doesn't gain 17 seconds in 2 laps on us, it looks like we are going to come home in P9 in this. See, the annoying thing is, I've been doing that line all race. Sometimes it penalises you, sometimes it doesn't. It's just so inconsistent the way the track limits are placed. Pisses me right off. Final lap, let's get this over and done with.
This is your final lap of the race.
How can I join? So you can't join this specific session. This is a league called World Online Racing. So I'll just finish this lap and then I'll get into it a little bit more.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yep, CRT Quantum with the win. Completely expected. He is an absolute animal at this game. My god, nearly spun out the last corner. Come up to the line. So unfortunately it will be P9 for us in this race. Not the greatest of Grand Prix for us. So how do you join? If you go to Twitter and you find WOR, or is it World Online Racing on Twitter? I can't remember. So the WOR or World Online Racing on Twitter. There is a link to their Discord in there, and all the information you need to join this league is in that Discord. But let's have a look. Yeah, you can see not a great race for us. P9, so many penalties. It's just stupid mistakes. Like I said, lack of practice, but that's on me. That's totally down to my stupidity. Alex gets P8, Auto P7. Other Mercedes P6, Cryptic, one of our TRT, fellow TRT members up in P5, Mr. Speedy P4, Papash. Surely that's a timing glitch. I think we have had a timing glitch there because it's saying that Eastern, who's ahead of us on track, has finished second. Which isn't right. Ah dear, right. But that is that Grand Prix done. Oh dear, right. So I, by the looks of it, have some things I need to go and sort out because there is an argument going on in the chat. So sorry, this hasn't been the most, energetic at streams. It's not a track I particularly like. You can see we've got our first points of the season though, so obviously very, very happy about that. And you can see our raw pace actually wasn't too bad. Only about against the absolute fastest lap. We'll have to ignore that because they were on softs, but pretty decent pace. Just need to work on the consistency and actually practice for a league race. It turns out is quite important. We should be back. I'll put a video on the channel because I'm not entirely sure where we're streaming on Thursday. Obviously, we will be commentating over WOR Tier 9 around Imola. So hopefully you'll join me for that because the commentating is something I've loved doing so far, and hopefully it's something that you will enjoy watching. But in the meantime, I've been xSmithyx. We will be back here exactly the same time next week for another track. Not entirely sure which one, so I'll get back to you on that. But we'll be back here 10 to 8, exactly the same time, and hopefully we can have a better race next week. But first points of the season, definitely a positive to take. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you are new around here, please do hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next one.